Yes, Mzansi, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're going to carry on that Feel Good right now. We're talking about professional skateboarder Marc Johannes. Now, he is a gold, silver, and bronze medalist in the International Skateboarding Series. Yes, he racked them all up, as well as a 5-time, possibly more, Guinness World Record holder. Now, he's now on the path to qualifying for the Paris Olympics in 2024, having claimed a podium place at the South African Olympic Trials last month, and he's going to be competing in Rome in June, which will serve as a qualification event for the Olympic Games. Now, of course, with it being Mother's Day, it doesn't stop there, because on Sunday, Marc's mom, Lorelle, is also joining us on the couch and celebrating all this incredibleness that's going on. So firstly, good morning to both of you. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Hi.
Lorelle, it's nice to have you. I've met Marc before and seen his incredible journey, but now it's even better to see the magic behind it all. So thank you for joining us. Marc, let's get straight into it. This is an incredible year, man.
It is.
This is huge. Qualifying for the Olympics is like possibly the greatest honor, if there ever was anything like that. Now, what is it like when it comes to that feeling? Because I know you've got your head right. You've been practicing, you've been working, you've been putting in the hard yards. What does it mean and what would it mean to qualify for that? This is huge, right?
Definitely, you know, it's for me as a South African skateboarder, you know, coming from Athlone, it's something I've obviously, you know, seen on TV my whole life. And obviously, you know, one of the highest levels of skateboarding, and that's where I want to be, and it will be a dream come true, definitely, to represent South Africa and, you know, where I come from.
Man, with your skill level, honestly, I think it's not even a matter of hope, it's a matter of time.
Thank you.
Well, maybe I can ask you this one. I mean, it's not a common thing to see our people, our Mensa, doing things like this at this level. It's insane. It's inspiring, to say the least. I mean, you Mentioned in Athlone, that's where you come from. How many skateboards did you actually see when you were growing up? You know what I mean?
Definitely, definitely.
And Moms was there, gratefully so, supporting this journey. I believe all the way back to buying him his first skateboard. So you were supporting this from the beginning, right?
Correct. Actually, he had inherited my old skateboard.
Oh, wow. Oh, so this is where it all comes
Yeah,
from.
she was the first skateboarder in our family.
So the seed was planted long ago. So you skated when you were younger. And this was it just a pastime for you?
Yes, I saw kids playing in the road, and I thought, well, I want a skateboard.
Yeah.
And my parents would not buy one. And then my grandmother said she will get me a bright orange skateboard. And we kept the skateboard until I fell. Yeah. And I was about 6 years old. My parents confiscated the skateboard, and I thought they had thrown it away. Left it at that. Many years later, Marc discovers my skateboard.
That's like destiny, actually. It was
meant to be.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's not always the case where you get your parents supporting you in these, let's say, like very alternative sports. And when I grew up, it wasn't even a sport. It was just like a culture and a lifestyle. Did you see this as an opportunity for him to create a career? Was it just like, let him have fun, let him just do his thing?
I did see it as a future career.
Nice.
Because I was also a competitor all my life. And I gave him an option. I said, Marc, you could either go and study or you could do skateboarding. Choose. And he chose to study half the year, but then he decided skateboarding is his passion.
The passion was too strong.
And he needed to focus on his passion, and that's how he excelled.
That's incredible, because I want to say thank you for that. It's not often that you have parents encouraging their kids to express themselves truthfully and authentically. And I think you've allowed that to happen right here, right now. And so much so that the man's done some things, right? I mean, it's not just the Olympics we're talking about, but also like literally in the entire world of doing things, you're the best at like 5 to more things, right? You've got Guinness World Records we're talking about. That is no easy feat. How did this even come about? Was this like something that you goaled for? Was this like the reason why you got into this? I want to be a Guinness World Record holder, or were you just executing your passion?
It was a bit of both. You know, it was something that kept me motivated when I started out skateboarding. You know, we had a school library, and then you know the one book I kept taking out was the Guinness Book of Records.
Okay.
It had Tony Hawk in it, you know, for the 900.
Yeah.
And I kept taking this book because it was motivation to me as a skateboarder. You know, looking at something like this, going, this is, you know, possible. You can do something, and And I always thought in my mind, at some point, hopefully I can get to a stage in my career where I can be at a skill level where I could do the same thing. So it was definitely a childhood dream, you know, growing up. And, you know, the more and more, the further I got into my career, the more it started to become a realization, you know, making an international podium before that seemed impossible to me.
Yeah.
And then achieving that, and then once that was achieved, I started to more, you know, understand more things and what I could actually achieve if I just worked hard, put my mind to it.
All right, man. Well, look, it's just incredible to see you again. It's always great catching up with you and seeing you just always ascending on this trajectory that you're on. I believe next month you're obviously heading off to France as well. That's for big qualifiers on the world circuit, as well as the Olympics qualification. So I'm going to just wish you nothing but the best of luck. Like I said, keep doing your thing. It looks like the body's in order. It looks like the mind is charged up. So I think you just got to go out there, be present, and have fun.
Definitely.
For now, I'm going to put you on the spot and give you a little different bit of nerves.
All right.
I need you to share a message of inspiration for Mzansi, and thank your mom at the same time, just to kind of give us a reason to celebrate moms. She's here right now on the couch. It's not often you get this chance to do it on live TV, so
yes,
I might be putting you on the spot, but what do you want to say to moms, and maybe hopefully thank her for where she's gotten to so far?
Definitely. So, you know, I mean, it comes down to, at the end of the day, it comes down to belief, you know, and as, you know, my grandmother, her mother believed in her, she believed in me, and I believed in myself. So to everyone out there, you know, that's pursuing a goal, pursuing a dream, you know, believe in it. You know, every day you wake up, you know, just know that you can do anything. Anything is possible. And, you know, like I always say, impossible is nothing. You know, every day you wake up, you can do something, you can achieve it. Regardless of how big or small the dream is, just make sure you make one move every single day that's significant towards it. So thank you, everybody, and happy Mother's Day to all.
I love that. Mic drop right there. Happy Mother's Day officially.
Thank you.
Thank you both for being here this morning, and I wish you nothing but the best on your journey, and I hope you enjoy the incredible weekend ahead.
I will definitely do so. Thank you.
Oh, that's what it's about. Let's continue with the love right now.